All right, ladies and gentlemen, huge stipulation, especially for Natalia Markova. If Markova loses this match to Hunter, Markova can never challenge Kenzie Paige for the NWA World Women's Championship ever again. I mean,
and Kylie, you know, I have a little insight now. So Kylie had kind of selected Hunter for this. You know, Kylie's out with an injury. She got hurt. She's still recovering.
Right, and which is why Kylie's been allowed to be out here, along with Brian Idol in the corner. I mean, you've got two people who are recovering from injuries on the outside.
Well, it's more of a personal feud that's kind of worked its way into a wrestling match, right?
Yeah.
What Markova really wants is Kenzie Paige.
Sure.
She wanted Kylie Paige if she had to go through her, but Kylie's injured, and Kylie kind of suckered her into this kind of side bet.
Sure. You know, and you know, Nat said she's willing to go through all of KFW, all of Crossfire, who's an affiliate. It's a territory system.
Yep.
And this is interesting on the outside. Kylie basically kind of in Hunter's head, very invested with what's happening.
Well, I mean,
she loves her sister, obviously trying to protect her sister. You can't blame her for that.
No, of course not. They're very close.
The Paige sisters make a very clear case saying, look, how many times does Kenzie have to face Markova?
Well, I agree with her.
She hasn't got, okay.
Wait a minute.
Hunter just got in Brian. And Brian, like you said, it's his collarbone or whatever.
Yeah, it was his collarbone. It was broken in 4 places. And
I saw the x-ray. It was a brutal break.
It's pretty nasty as Markova holding her own, which you could definitely expect from the NWA Texas TSW Women's Champion, Markova, so also a territory champion as well.
Yes, but she hasn't won the big one in the NWA.
Got the Burke.
Yeah.
It's been a long quest. Oh, was looking for that beautiful destruction. Yeah. But ate the pump kick.
And look, Crossfire, KFW, very much family business, all in the family. And Kylie,
into the cover.
She's got Hunter out here to take the matchup. Talked Markova into it. You know, maybe Markova was the sucker, but you know, she wins, then she wasn't.
Obviously feeling confident in this situation. Wait a minute, Kylie was going after Brian. I didn't see the camera angle, and I think she just isolated. Oh, and the shoulders are down. That could have. Oh man!
I'm being told she just cranked him into something and rebust his clavicle.
I think I don't know. She might have shoved him right into the post there.
Remember, that's not a big bone. That's like a chicken wing bone, right?
Oh yeah, it's easy to break and ultra painful. Debilitating, and Brian Idol's been taken out of this as Hunter now going to work.
See, I'm a little disappointed here. This is not this kid's normal tactics. Is Kylie goading him into this? Is this Kenzie behind the scenes?
It does seem like it's something that could be out of the playbook of the Paige sisters.
I know I can speak for Father Tommy Henry, the father of both Paige sisters. This is not something he'd want to see.
No.
Well.
And again, going after the tendons of the knee with a kip up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, what late DDT, showing off a little bit.
Weird kind of hip swivel with some eye contact with Kylie. That's a little weird. Into the cover, shoulders down, kick out.
Yeah, Brian's still down too.
Yeah, he's slowly starting to get up, but you can see the rage in the eyes of Kylie Paige.
Kylie might have eliminated him at all. Look, you put everything at risk whether you're on the outside or in the ring, right? This is not for the. Well, I was going to say faint of heart. No, but it's not. You
got to be tough if you want to get in the ring, especially with a standing shooting star press into the cover. Wow.
Now, as some people know, Brian is the national promoter for the National Wrestling Alliance, and since he's been hurt, we probably talk more than we normally do on a daily basis. He was not a fan of Markova taking this match.
Not at all.
And what was interesting, he referred to the situation if she loses as a we.
Yeah.
As in, you're gonna mess up everything we've built. So she's got this extra pressure from him. And as everybody knows in WWE, these two are tied at the hip. Of course, known colloquially as looks that kill.
Oh. Yeah, the tag team that was participating in the Crockett Cup in this very building, but that's why this is so personal for everybody involved.
Absolutely.
Oh, man.
Markova guaranteed a win, and Brian just kept saying, yes, but he's a dude. He's a guy.
Whoa.
It's not so simple.
Yeah, but Markova ain't scared of nobody.
Well, that's true, but again, has she written a check that she shouldn't have tried?
Well, look, you know.
Did the Paige sisters pull some tactical brilliance here that I didn't see coming?
Well, the Paige sisters are brilliant, so we'll say that. They are brilliant, and but that was not brilliant of Hunter to walk right into that.
Certainly was not, as Markova is really on the attack here and ducks the chop. And I mean, Hunter's just absolutely being dominated right now. And again, Markova is a huge fan favorite all over the world, but especially here in Dallas. Shoulders are down, kick out by Hunter.
Knee right to the chops, but you're not going to cover anybody that way and expect to get a victory unless they're completely unconscious. Kylie's freaking out over here. Brian's finally back up on his feet.
And look at some of this crowd here.
I didn't think he was going to get back up.
I didn't think so either.
He's got to be in all kinds of pain.
Charged up. Oh, and the spin kick follows it up with a forearm, and this might be it here. And you see Brian on the outside has made it to his feet. Just shouting at Markova to kick out, and she does. And you see Brian Idol still grasping at that collarbone. Oh, and Kylie saying, turn around, get to work, finish the job.
Well, she's telling him, stay on it, right?
You can't waste any time.
She knows that Nat's tough, can take a lot of punishment, can dish it. She's letting him know you can't let her recover.
Oh, Markova. I mean, wait a minute, listening to Kylie.
Yeah.
Took way too long with Markova. There it is! The beautiful destruction! The heel to the face!
He took his eye off the ball.
Wow, did he ever?
The winner of this match, the Crush, Natalia Markova!
Well, that was a huge moral victory for Markova and for Brian Idol, getting a win over essentially a member of the Paige family, and still, Markova has the ability to challenge Kenzie Paige for that NWA World Women's Championship, the Burke that Markova wants so badly.